McKee's 37 Matte Finish Auto Wash is designed to clean matte and satin vehicles. This Tesla Model S has a satin vinyl wrap, and as you can see, it's filthy. Matte and satin finishes require special care. Otherwise, you can potentially damage the surface, costing you thousands of dollars to replace or to repair. If you do not use the proper auto wash, you can cause streaks and stains in the finish. So it's imperative that you use a product like McKee's 37 Matte Finish Auto Wash and one of our best sellers, Matte Finish Cleaner and Protectant. Using Matte Finish Auto Wash is simple. Add a couple ounces to your 5-gallon wash bucket and then use a grit guard insert to mix the soap and agitate, creating suds. Here you can see I have my Carolina detailing cart. I use this with every wash because it neatly organizes all my supplies, plus I don't have to bend over. Then take a garden hose and activate the suds, and you'll see you'll have a mountain of thick, frothy suds. I always like to use a high-quality Chanel wash mitt, and just in case accidents happen, which you'll see later, have a backup just in case you drop one of your wash mitts. Matte Finish Auto Wash is a slick, high-sudsing formula that encapsulates and traps the dirt particles so they can be safely washed away. The Cybertruck is really large, so I washed half the vehicle at a time. First, I used my garden hose to rinse off any dirt and debris, and then, using my Chanel wash mitt loaded with ample solution of Matte Finish Auto Wash, I went ahead and I started washing the Cybertruck. The reason it's so important to use a high-quality matte finish auto wash for surfaces like this is because most inexpensive soaps contain phosphates, and that'll cause the matte finish to dry out, plus it can also cause streaking. Now, one thing you'll notice in this video is how frequently I reload my wash mitt and agitate it against the grit guard insert. This releases the trapped dirt and grit that's found in the wash mitt that removed from the vehicle, and it helps me reload my wash mitt full of soapy solution so I don't scratch the vehicle. It's really, really important that you do this frequently to ensure that you do not scratch the matte or satin finish on your vehicle, whether it's a wrap like this Tesla or if it's matte or satin paint. One of the many benefits of Matte Finish Auto Wash is that it does not dry on the surface quickly, especially when you're working out in the hot Florida sun like I am. And once I finally finished washing this side of the vehicle, I proceeded to rinse it off. This was my first time being up close to a Cybertruck, and I really underestimated just how large the vehicle is. So to give me a hand washing it, I called for backup. Chris came out with an extendable wash tool that was large enough and long enough to reach the massive windshield, as well as the roof and the retractable tonneau cover that covers the bed. If you've never seen a Cybertruck up close, they are massive. So if you own one of these, or if you're a detailer, make sure you have the right tools to wash a Cybertruck. And then here's a time lapse of Chris and I washing the driver's side of the Cybertruck. Enjoy. Once the driver's side was washed, it was time to rinse everything off. And then, to help add some more protection because matte and satin finishes really require lots of UV protection, we used McKee's 37 Matte Finish Cleaner and Protectant as a drying aid. This has multiple benefits. Number one, it's going to add UV protection, like I mentioned. Number two, it increases the lubrication, so when you're using your drying towel of choice, which in this case, we're using the 30 by 50-inch Glacier 1100, it increases the lubrication so the towel glides across the surface and it makes it even easier to dry. This is a phenomenal product. Matte Finish Cleaner and Protectant is always something that you should keep inside your vehicle if you have a matte or satin finish, because it can also be used as a detail spray or for emergency touch-ups, like if a bird poops on the hood or if you have some bug splatter. You spray and wipe, it doesn't streak or smear, and it makes your matte finish or your satin finish look fantastic. So Chris and I work around the entire Cybertruck. We tag teamed it. I sprayed the Matte Finish Cleaner Protectant, and then we both dried it. And here you can see one of the many benefits of the 30 by 50-inch towel. I simply throw it over the roof of the Cybertruck. I pull two corners, and boom, it drags it. Very soft, very absorbent, the best drying towels you can buy. Now for the nooks and crannies, use the Mini Car Dryer Pro to blast heated, filtered air. This prevents any annoying water drips afterwards. And once you blast the water out, take the bottle of matte finish cleaner protectant and spray it on the surface, and then grab a soft Glacier 1100 drying towel to dry the surface. This is an outstanding technique to prevent water spots. Normally I wash the wheels and tires before I wash the rest of the vehicle. However, we had some shade in the Florida sun, so we decided to wash the body first to take advantage of the fact that the sun was not out. Now to clean the wheels and tires, which these are also a matte finish, I used tire and rubber rejuvenator on the tires, and then for the wheels I used McKee's 37 Gentle Wheel Cleaner. This product smells pleasant and it's safe on all finishes. So when you're working on delicate matte or satin finish wheels, like on this Tesla, rest assured it's going to be safe. Simply spray it on, and then I use the short handle wheel and tire brush to agitate it. Then I use the same brush afterwards to remove the dirt and the grit from the fender wells. Once that was completed, I took my hose and I thoroughly rinsed everything off. Now it's important that you clean one wheel at a time. Then once again, I grabbed my Mini Car Dryer Pro and I use this to blast out water from the cracks and crevices anywhere that it's going to hide. Took my matte finish cleaner protectant as a drying aid, sprayed it on, and then dried the wheels with a Glacier 1100 drying towel. Check out the finished result. This Cybertruck looks fantastic, and the matte finish auto wash plus the matte finish cleaner protectant enhanced the wrap. It added UV protection, and it allowed us to remove any dirt and grit without scratching the surface. For more information, visit McKee's37.com.